Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into the YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be titled, Why the Yamamoto 6.5-inch SENSEI worm? I mean, there's a lot of different finesse style worms out there on the market, straight tail style worms out there on the market. And why do you think that Yamamoto threw their hat into this ring? And the reasons that I'm going to show you and tell you about this bait are definitely good reasons. I'm glad that they came out with this bait. I feel like it definitely fits a niche. It's definitely going to be a bite getter. Number one, it's made in 12 different colors and there's not a lot of fluff there. Probably the most popular way to fish a finesse worm or straight tail style worm is on a shaky head. And that's for good reason, because it just gets bit. But I love the fact that they made this super slender, both from the very top of the bait to the bottom of the bait. And it has a bit of a hourglass, it's subtle, but it has a bit of an hourglass-like design. This is all kind of somewhat uniform till you get to the egg sac, or what's commonly referred to the egg sac on a worm. And then it kind of slenders down. And then right here, it gets kind of bulbous down towards the tail. And that's gonna enable this bait to shake when you have it on a shaky head or on a drop shot. One way that I used to fish a straight tail worm a lot back in the day was on a Texas rig with an 1/8 or 3/16 ounce bullet weight. And I don't do a whole lot of that, probably other than when I go to Florida. And honestly, I'm not sure why that is. I definitely know that Texas rigging a straight tail worm is a bite getter. It's a way to produce bites. So I maybe need to think about why I don't do that, other than the fact that there's so many baits on the market and so many ways to fish, so many different things. So, you know, it's hard not to clutter things and get yourself spinning in 100 different directions if you don't minimize some of the things that you do. But a Texas rig straight tail finesse worm is just a wonderful way to get bites. I definitely employed the doodling technique popularized by Don Iovino, and it just got a lot of bites, especially in Southern California. But this is just probably going to be one of the more popular ways to rig it. Kind of funny that we call this the Nico rig when people have been wacky rigging with a nail weight in the head of their worm for years. But I definitely like to use the owner sniper hook weedless style, because I feel like it comes through cover probably the best. But a Nico rig's gonna be an amazing way to fish it as well. And then lastly, on a Carolina rig, I've caught a lot of fish, Carolina rigging finesse worms or 6.5-inch straight tail worms over the years. And I definitely think this is gonna be another great way to fish it. Probably the biggest thing that sets this worm apart from other worms like this is the fact that it's neutrally buoyant. Neutrally buoyant means the bait's not going to want to float up and it's not going to want to fall. It's just going to kind of maintain that elevation that you have it at. What's great about that is when you drop shot this bait, it's not going to want to fall other than the weight of the hook, and it's not going to want to kind of stick up and be, you know, kind of unlevel in the water column. It's going to want to ride kind of horizontal like this, which is great whenever you're drop shotting. So probably the neutrally buoyant aspect of this bait is probably the biggest aspect, but I just think it's going to be a great bait and I'm already liking it. And I definitely think it's something you ought to take into consideration. If you're looking at getting some finesse worms, then make sure you grab a pack, test them out. I definitely think you'll be impressed. Why the 6.5-inch SENSEI worm by Yamamoto Baits is a nice addition to the lineup and why you might want to consider fishing it. I certainly appreciate you guys watching this video, and if you got anything out of it, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Also, check out the description section. I've got a link to Team Niggemeyer Fishing merch, hats, hoodies, shirts, and decals, and then also my Instagram and Facebook pages. There'll be a link to those, and my website, as well as a discount code if you're interested in purchasing a pair of Amphibia eye gear. Until next time, thanks for watching, and good fishing.